Morning, everybody. Jim Adkins here from Adkins Results Coaching, and got a short one for you today. Woke up with a lot of ideas, and as the day progressed over the last couple of hours, 3 hours to be exact, a lot of other things took place. A lot of other questions came through. Students pointing things out, articles out to me that they were concerned about and interested in, and as a martial artist, my head went to, I got to address that. And then as a coach, my heart's in, well, I would like to address this. And then as a philosopher, my mind's all over the place with, let's talk about this, and this. And it brought me to this. So there's so many things I want to talk about today that I'm not going to. I'm going to organize some thoughts. And how's it going, Mr. Murray? I'm going to organize my thoughts, and I'm going to come back, and I'll probably have 3 or 4 different videos here to do. So today I'm going to address what I'm going through, and maybe you're going through the same thing. So the first thought that came to mind after all of this wonderful inspiration was take a breath. And I think this is good advice for everybody. Right now, I don't know what you're going through. I would imagine, like some of my students and some of my clients and my coaching clients, that one of 2 things is taking place. One, you're fed up with what's taking place around you. You're feeling trapped or helpless or aggravated. And with that set of feelings, you're reacting to media and other people and even creating your own issues. 2, you settled in and you're just kind of, yeah, whatever. And now most of the people that I'm referring to have been affected, not just financially, but their jobs. And I know that people don't just work for money, but because I know that's a part of it, but follow me here for a minute. They do what they do for the fulfillment of their life. And not being able to do that sometimes sets a void. A lot of them are reaching out like I do on here, and a lot of other people too online, where they're going live or they're doing their business at a distance on video, which is fantastic, but it's not the same, and we know that. And you know that. So there's two ways that I'm looking at these individuals that are reaching out to me. And like myself, we, like this morning, things can get a little blurry. Things can get a little convoluted. So number 1, I want you to take a breath. And when I say that, morning, Cindy, I don't mean take a breath in complacency. I don't mean take a breath in compliance. Well, complacency and compliance are the same thing. And what that means is don't breathe in and go, okay, I accept the fact that I'm helpless. No. Or, okay, I accept the fact that I'm confused and I don't know what's happening. No. What I want you to do is take a breath for yourself. Take a breath and go inside. And when we do that, we can clear the process. It doesn't mean the thoughts go away. It doesn't mean the responsibilities or the feelings go away necessarily. But for the moment, you can clear the air. Clear the air by taking a breath. So that's the first thing we're going to do. And as I look out my window and I'm saying this, it's snowing. It's April 12th and it's snowing. Good. All right. So you take a breath. The next thing that came to me was, now that's gone too because of the snow, is here's what I want to say. Okay. With all of the things that are taking place, if you fall into the category of frustrated or a little stressed, or you're feeling bottled up, and then you're looking for a place to point your anger or your confusion or your frustration, what happens is we always look outwardly to blame. Not everybody, but sometimes this is what takes place, and it's taking place a lot. You see it when you least expect it, because I don't look for it, but it comes up, and they're blaming the virus, the Chinese, your governor, your president. You're blaming the doctors. You're blaming your neighbors. You're blaming anybody you see driving on the road. You're blaming the trees, the animals, whatever it is, the news sources. People look outwardly to place the blame on others. When you do that, you put obstacles in front of you. What I wrote today was, what's in front of you? And we place obstacles in front of us that blind us to our ultimate goal, that blind us to what is absolutely wonderful that's still out there. When you place those walls up, we talk about the hurdles and the walls that we have to break through on our own. And I heard Will Smith say this, you have to excuse the language, but during one of his speeches, he said, the world is hard enough. Why would you kick yourself in your own balls before you went out in the world and try to do something wonderful? And you can take that how you want it. But really, it's about putting up things in front of you that distract you from the greater good, the greater good. So what's in front of you? And are you reacting or responding? And do you even need to respond to what's taking place? You're in different places in your life. There are different things that you might feel obligated to do about the situation. That's on you. That's up to you. But in the process, don't forget what's ahead. Don't forget what tomorrow will bring, even though we're blessed today. Don't forget your ultimate outcome, your ultimate goal, the reasons you're doing what you do. They're out there. And like myself this morning, when I woke up and I had all of these wonderful ideas and these situations that occur, and trust me, even though they might seem like issues or problems to some people, to me, it creates the opportunity to reach out with my expertise and help others. So I look at them as wonderful opportunities, even though this morning they became a whirlwind of I need tos. I started setting up things in front of me that eliminated the further goal. It was easy because, like yourself, maybe, I too am feeling the pressure of this situation. Pressure is a good thing. Pressure, you've heard the expression, pressure creates diamonds. Well, your true self will come out during a pressure situation, who you really are. And if you don't like it, it creates the opportunity for you to get rid of that, change that. If you like it, it creates the opportunity for you to build more of that. So where are you today, and what did you put in front of you that needs to be removed or dealt with? What's in front of you today? All right, so I've got a lot to talk about. I'm going to go live on my martial arts page as well, because there are some things I want to take care of today while they're relevant to my students. It's an interesting conundrum when you have people in an industry that can help so many, and all they do is focus on how to put others down. And I'm gonna address that. It'll be later in the afternoons, but if you're a martial artist, or if you even like what I'm doing here, come over to the Facebook page and look at that. And Jim Adkins, White Tiger Martial Arts, and I'll address some of that. But later, it'll be later this afternoon when I do some techniques and some katas for my students. All right, you two, you three, you five. I see people jumping on and off. I love you. I hope you have a great day. So to go back and align what we talked about this morning real quick for myself and for you, if you need it, what's in front of you? What have you placed in front of you that you're focused on that is disallowing you to remember or see the wonderful things that are in front of you? And it can be a lot of different things that are unnecessary. So let's clear the path. All right, or let's deal with them directly and move forward. But always keep that big goal out there. I'd love to hear from you, Mr. Murray. You can text me, Cindy. You can too, or you can do it on here. Love what you do, sir. Enjoy the day. Mr. Murray, before you jump off, I'm going to do some martial arts stuff. Is there anything you're working on? Text it to me. I'm using this opportunity to do private lessons with my students. And if you want some coaching, Cindy, you know how to get a hold of me. Let me know where you're at. Or you get, I know you're not moving yet, but let me know how that's going, and let me know, how Jim's doing. And I know you had some challenges that you were working through. I'm not going to say them on here, but let me know how that's going to. And if I can help, I'll help. If not, I'll stand in the corner and applaud the wonderful things that you've already done. All right, share the video if you like it. Give me the thumbs up, and let's get some more subscribers to my page, and let's see if we can keep doing this forever. I love you. On your mark, get set, grow.